Yeah, sorry about that, guys. We're dealing with some technical shit. So if you're still here, we didn't go anywhere. We literally we didn't even get started past our break before we realized that we were screwed up. So sorry about that again. Thank you for your patience. We're figuring it out. We're working with it. You know, just chilling. New boots chilling. All right. So jumping back in. Oh my god, that's a cool doggy.
I got nothing.
You all are now in the guard station. Still, two guards are outside. Are currently like standing near you all at this point. One is cleaning up the now dead woman, the assassin who attacked you all earlier. The rest of you, what do we do?
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Zabadraxis.
Okay.
He gets 12 health.
Okay. He... I'm tired of blacking out.
I'm tired of you blacking out as well.
Does anybody have any orange slices?
Look, he looks around at this point and sees the dead woman, then looks over at you, Zane, and stands up and pushes his way out the door.
Whoa, you cannot leave. No. What the hell happened?
We got a kiss from a rose.
Lightning begins sparking from his mouth as he looks at you, Aldous, and he says, I am not aware you gave me orders.
I believe I'm a respected diplomat on this plane who has a higher rank than you.
I take a step away from Aldous.
We need to find out what is going on with your senator, because clearly something is not above board. No. You left his house and you were attacked.
We also did find out that Aldous was the lone target of the first assassination attempt. So this directly affects him and all of us.
If you want answers, then wake up the body that my son so carelessly allowed to die in his protection.
Ooh. With all due respect, sir, I cannot cure death. Yet.
Then there's nothing I can do to help you. I have to find Cigarone. And he is going to try and push back past again unless someone's going to stop him.
You said the senator is leaving, you said? There's nothing
He's gone. Was told me I was to meet with him at 8 before he left for District 1. He would be gone by now. He walks away now.
Yeah, I'm just letting him go. I have nothing to say to him at this point.
Excuse me, sir. No, I'll try and stop him.
Roll persuasion check.
I mean, I'll grab him if I have to, but which I might. I got a 15.
He stops for a moment. What?
This is your son, and you speak to him with such disrespect. And this I will not stand for. Were you not in this same room when that woman died? Did you not do anything to help her either? This is your son. Now, how dare you walk away from him?
Zook retreats further back up into the hole.
Also does.
Roll another persuasion check.
He may have been a little unconscious when that.
You can take advantage on that.
Ooh, 17.
You're right. I gave him too much credit. He is still a child. learning how to be an adult in this world. I should not hold the actions of a child against them.
I'm sorry you feel this way, but as a parent, it is your responsibility to teach him to do better, if that is how you feel. So help us. Don't just walk away from your problem.
We lost the captain of the guard in the confusion of everything. I am going to go make sure he is alive. That is the first way I am helping.
And what will you have us do?
Go home.
There is no home safe for us here. We are being hunted by these assassins, along with your son. How dare you?
The point remains that you all are not guards. You're not mercenaries. You're certainly not heroes.
No.
And you want to get involved with things you don't even begin to understand. I don't understand.
We just wanted our papers.
Go back to
We just wanted our papers.
Go back to my house, and I will do my best to get you your papers so that you can leave this district and get out of this mess.
That would be great. That is good. Yeah, I will take that.
Yeah.
We're gonna go do some things in the meantime, but yeah, whatever you say.
Go back to the house.
We will.
And at this point, he walks away now.
Anybody else want to stop now?
No. I do want to go to Zane, though.
This
Maybe,
room
if that's cool. Zane?
Sure.
And just... I put my hand on his shoulder.
I think after he walked out, I kind of slumped down against the floor as
Okay.
I'm exhausted.
Then I'll kneel down to you. Son, we have only known each other for a short time, but you are smart, you are strong-willed. I see a lot of your father in you. Being a parent is hard, and he is upset, but you are doing a good job. Okay?
Thank you. I appreciate that, Cindric.
Now, stand up and help us fix this mess.
I reach up for a hand. Well, I guess you kneel down, but
No, I'll help you up.
I kind of gather myself and I'm like, yes, we have made quite a large mess that we need to fix.
I think many of us are not in the best of shape. We should probably find some place that is safe for us to chat and also rest.
Yes, I'm pooped.
So
I like how I'm invisible.
today, so I think that maybe it would be a good idea for us to find someplace safe, since it is evident, maybe not, that the senator is not even here. I don't know that we would be able to even talk to him. So maybe it is best that we rest before anything else happens.
God damn it, Seth.
He's using rope tricks.
Phasing in and out of existence.
I know, he's trying so hard for that to work.
Perhaps we could leave word with Jana of where we are to stay. So Zahir could know.
Ben, what time is it approximately?
Oh, noon.
About 7:40 p.m.
It's only noon and we want to go back to sleep.
It is early in the day. You all have suffered some great wounds. I feel okay.
And it's worth mentioning that a long rest doesn't have to be sleep.
Correct, but you guys can't take a
We
long
can't
rest.
long rest yet.
You can only take it every 24 hours, so it would have to be tonight. You could sit around until that point, but
Perhaps we take an hour or so and collect ourselves, but there is more we should be doing here. I'm sorry, but we have sat around in district from district, gathering enemies and not information.
I agree. I mean, if we can find somebody that, if somebody that knows why he went to one when he was so hung up on this ring, I do not, maybe he's not even going to one. Maybe that was a lie.
Perhaps we should seek his office or his house and try to ask around.
Yes, we could do that.
That sounds like a good idea. I would like to do that.
And we have the son of a well-respected citizen in this district, so he might be able to get us passage into the senator's household.
Yes, hopefully that works better in District 4 than it did in 11.
Yes, and then after that, maybe we will go get our papers from your house, and then we can figure out what we want to do next. I believe there was talk of going to the hole in the wall to get proof to bring to the people who run this place.
We also need to figure out what to do about Zip.
Oh yeah, I should.
Let us start a list. There is so much to do. Okay.
Okay. List of quests. If you
And let us order them from primary objectives to maybe
And then like
smaller
side ones.
things. Yes.
eventually.
You want to put the bounties under there too. So like if we quit time, we can see them both.
I feel like she makes beer too, so maybe crafting missions could be on there.
Okay, in reality,
sounds like it'd be more fun than this.
Oh.
Kidding, I'm kidding.
Let's take an
all right,
hour.
let's get jokes.
Let's take an hour, collect ourselves, heal some wounds, and then continue. Yes?
Yeah, we make a list. Yeah. Let's
Make
do
a
it.
list, yes.
So are we doing the short rest?
Where do you plan on short resting?
Well, not here.
Zane's house?
Yeah.
Still?
We'll go there. That's the only place.
Right?
That
I mean,
The Zahir Manor works.
Jana
yeah.
is trusted, so at least she's got our back.
Jana.
Yeah.
With
All
the
So you all
Jana.
leave the guard station. As you're walking out, turning the corner, you see them carrying another body out of the jail cells. The body of the other assassin that had attacked you this morning, who has a big crossbow bolt right in his head. And you see Zabradroxus back there kind of arguing with Sikaron, and make your way out of the building. Back onto the streets, which are chilly, busy, sunny. There's no rain or precipitation, very little wind. You pass back through the market, back through the area with the wooden pillar, which still has not been taken down, and back to the Zahir home, where you arrive to the smiling little halfling, Jenna. As she comes around the corner, she's hearing you guys come in. She goes, Master Zahir and friends. Hello. Shall I cook you up some lunch?
Oh, yes.
Very good. Very good.
That would be lovely. Thank you.
Cucumber sandwiches, yes.
Yeah, literally anything at this point, I think. As I collapse into a chair.
Very good. I'll go get it ready. Are you okay, my dear? You all look rough.
To say the least, yes.
We ran into some trouble on the way to the senators.
Is your father okay, Master Zahir?
Oh, I don't think he's even remotely okay.
What's wrong?
He seems furious.
He is okay though. He is healthy.
We may have had to heal him twice back to
I
consciousness today.
I've had to seal him twice.
Yes. Credit where credit is due, Father, I suppose.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I'll go get lunch. We can discuss this then. And she runs off. So you all go sit down, begin to short rest, getting your cucumber sandwiches and eating. Go ahead and use your hit dice for however many you need.
Can I want to talk to Zane a bit, if that's okay.
Sure.
Zane, how old are you?
I think just one.
Oh boy. I believe I'm 16 or 18.
Oh,
Let me double check. But it basically whatever the book said was like when Dragonborn technically
Sure.
are like
adults.
fully grown. Yeah.
why do you do what you do?
What do you mean?
You're 16.
Thank
You
you.
are following somewhat in your father's footsteps, it seems. I'm just curious as to why.
Well, I feel like that's not inordinate. That's not the word I'm looking for. I feel like that's relatively standard for someone to look up to their father and want to do what they do and impress him.
Yes. My daughter, she takes after me in many ways, except that she is much smarter and much more skilled than I am. She does not always find the things I do correct, and I respect this about her. It is important not to just become your parent, but to become who you are. Now, I think your father is a very respectable man, but I just want to make sure you are following your path as well.
I see.
Whatever that may be. I don't mean to overstep.
No. This is very kind of you to look out for me. I feel my path will be revealed as time goes on. My father is in good health. Well, has been in good health. So it's not as if I would be replacing him anytime soon.
No.
His role. But I have much to learn from him.
You
I
do.
will use those skills to the best of my abilities.
Remember this as well, though. A path is not simply revealed to you. You make it. Yes? You choose who you want to be. That is all.
It is very wise of you. Thank you, good sir.
I wish my character would have heard that. Oh my god.
That's all. We can continue eating our sandwiches.
All right, let's fucking
How did Jenna come to be in your service? I am curious.
Well, it's a long story. Zane
All right,
looks up
hold on,
to
hold
the
on.
corner.
We need to talk about
Wait.
more important things.
We obviously need to talk to the senator, because when you talk to him about this ring, he gets upset, right? And then the same night, you get attacked.
Well, yes, and he offers 10,000 gold for the ring, and then the person who tries to kill me was paid 10,000 gold.
Interesting. That is the same number.
In case you didn't know. 10,000, 10,000, same thing.
Yes. Same things, as they say.
Same, but different.
Zane, do you perhaps know where the senator lives?
I have accompanied my father to his estate on several occasions.
You guys actually met him at his estate last time you
Oh,
talked.
was it? Oh, okay.
It wasn't at his offices.
Then let me rephrase the question. Zane, do you know where his offices would be?
I've accompanied my father to his offices on several occasions.
Well, then there are...
Are you well acquainted with people there? Because I mean, we may be able to ask them if the senator truly went to District 1. It seems very strange to me that he would go away when he was so interested in this ring. Maybe he has gone to tell other people of this ring. I do not know. But it seems strange that he would leave. So are you familiar with people there that may know of his whereabouts?
I tend to let my father do the talking, and I just kind of follow along. So I don't know that I have any type of sway with anyone there. But
Maybe
I could,
it is
I
your
could try.
turn to do some of the talking.
Because
Couldn't.
remember, guys, the whole point of this is to make sure that we tell these people that the aboleth is tricking them into believing there is a God, who is tricking them into believing there is a bubble, who is tricking them to believing that there is a big world out there. Right?
Well,
The end goal may be this, but...
Well, yes, I just wanted to remind everybody the bigger picture we are doing is to get this guy to stop at talking to people about like he's this God and knows what's going on.
Yes, the false god must be stopped.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. We're on the same side. See, look, easy. We're friends.
well, I thought the goal was to get back to 11.
Well, yeah. Okay.
This is why we need a list. There are so many goals.
So we need right now. We need a list of people wanted to kill us. Let's start with that other Inquisitor, right? Because we didn't put no break in no hole and
We
no
did.
wall, so we're in trouble. We're
Yes.
going to die. Let's do this. The White Rose person. He wants to kill us. Okay.
Black Rose.
No. The White Rose of the Black Thorn wants to kill us. The Black Rose was doing a favor. He failed. He fucked up. He doesn't care.
But the assassins in the guard tower were also from the Black Rose. So
Yeah, that's why they left us alive. They were just going to kill that woman. They weren't trying to kill us.
got it.
Okay? So those are the two people right now that are powerful enemies against us, right? Then we also have Nardo. And we have the demon that hangs out with Nardo. Both of them are trying to kill us, along with the
Deb.
Lords of Hell, Deb, because we didn't do the contract.
And we took this ring and we did not go back.
And we told people about the ring, which caused more problems.
Yes, which I did not think that we were going to do that.
Well, I wanted to tell it was Zane's father. I figured, okay, we're safe, right? And then, and all of a sudden now we're not safe.
You live and you learn.
Yeah, honestly, I'm just trying to trust the people. I'm going by what you guys tell me. I don't know who to trust here. You said this guy's safe. He's my dad.
No one. The answer to that is no one.
Okay, I'm going to leave. I cast invisibility on. No.
So I got other Inquisitor, Nardo and Nardo's demon, Lords of Hell, Deb. Who else wants to kill us?
I do not think
the white rose.
No, I do not
White
think...
Rose, yes.
No.
I mean, are we getting specific? Because I've got a list of my own, honestly.
No, I don't. Rose is not an enemy of us. It is whoever hired the White Rose.
No. She said it's an internal job. She said nobody,
Yes.
an external job, she would have just renegotiated the contract. It was an internal favor.
The White Rose hired the Briar of the Black Rose to kill us. Well, to kill Aldous.
But the White Rose is also part of the Black Thorn.
Yes.
Would the senator be the White Rose?
Yes, that is the idea.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, okay, I don't know that. Let me just stop metagaming.
Or he knows.
If that's a genuine thought you have, it's not.
Let me ask this.
So let me shed a little light on that.
Yeah, that's why. Okay, that's what I was.
Yes, I know. I've been waiting for like a decent moment. You guys are gonna love this, and I cast encode thoughts, which allows me to remove that memory of everything I saw when I was reading her mind and literally show it to them.
Oh my
That's dope.
god! Wait, which memory? You had a bunch, didn't you?
Okay.
Just the ones from when I was probing her thoughts using
Remind us, because there was a
detect
couple,
thoughts.
right?
Okay, so the one was the audio. Well, so one is one in two parts. It was the audio and the visual of this dragonborn, unseen face, white robe, expressing his payment to the assassin to kill all of us in that marketplace using Zebedroxis as bait. And then shit, what was there wasn't a third one. Oh, the third one was I go and I show them that one. And
It was her and her friends hanging out at the garden.
Out the garden, yeah. And I this is when I probed for a place of their meeting.
Yeah, we've been there. That's where we met the Blackbriar.
Yeah, I didn't realize at the time, so it seemed like pertinent information, and now it's just kind of stuff you guys figured out on your own.
Well, but it's good to know that
But this is the key, and I just because I'm saying I merge the audio and the visual of the two memories and make that. It's basically shows that man paying her with everything seen and heard except for his face.
Do we see a dragonborn color?
It's dark. You can't tell the color.
Okay.
So they were not Juris Adonis. They were posing as these people of Juris Adonis in order to get us to kill us.
Yes.
So okay, I do not know. I was not present.
Oh, I'm not. I'm agreeing. Like I'm emphatic. I'm passionate.
Oh, that's what they call it.
Yeah.
I didn't want it to be. I didn't want to believe it could even be an option. I can't believe this.
Zane and Grimold, you two are the most involved, from my understanding, of the city and its government. Are there any avenues we have not explored that could be useful to us?
The church.
Okay, let's go to the church then.
So we're gonna make them. So we're gonna make them want to kill us now. Okay, got it.
What we were trying to do with the church, remember? So that was the end game. Was that we're gathering proof in order to show the church that there is this false god. Because when we tried to tell somebody about it, they were like, "You're crazy. This guy doesn't talk to God, and the God is not false." So we are gathering evidence, which is why we were going to head to 11 to go outside to grab some things from outside and be like, "Hey, look, there's a hole in this wall. There's things out here. We have to go." Like, you're wrong. Like, something is going on. Something is crazy about this God. You know, there is a God, but this is not him. He's
Yes, but I do think maybe showing the outside is
bad idea.
Bad idea. I agree. We should focus our energy somewhere else, perhaps, on who is killing us. It sounds like the church may be a later.
We can have that bridge with the church, or we can show the things from outside the wall. Allegedly, you can't have both. One of those burns the other bridge for sure.
Well, okay. What I'm thinking is, if the senator is taking this information to District 1 now, and we believe him to be acting against us, maybe we should try to not beat him there already. He's on his way already, but if we go there and give them our side, we don't know what he's going to say. He's going to frame us somehow.
We do not even know if he is actually going to one. That might
we
have been
cannot
a lie.
get there without our papers. Your
yes,
papers.
we need our papers. Nothing will happen without our papers.
Well, we just have to maybe trust that my father will come through with them.
And I do. I think your father is a man of his word. But I do think that we need to inquire about the senator, because it is I am thinking that this senator, it sounds like he is involved in the Blackthorn, and that is probably why they have such a strong presence in this district. Or maybe that is why he became senator, because he is a part of this organization.
How long is can I roll a history check for how long the Blackthorn has been around?
A long
time.
Yeah.
Been a long time.
Oh, because they were
Since before
the one who assassinated that.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, so since Yeah, I mean it's common knowledge since the last age for sure. So,
Yikes.
I agree. I think more information is always a good thing. Maybe we scout ahead to the senator's house or office and see if there's anything we can gain from there.
I agree.
I like that plan.
I think Zane should be the one that is leading us there because he is the one with the most connections in this area. I think the rest of us need to take a back seat. So to speak.
I fear putting Zane's face forward. He is recognizable. And if the senator is corrupt, they may know to look for authority figures, such as Zane.
Well, wouldn't they just lie, and then we could see if we could catch them in a lie, and then that would tell us what we need to know? I'm not looking for a fight this time.
No.
Just looking for information about the senator.
I do fear corruption within our great government. This senator may conspire with criminals and assassins.
Yes, I think he does. I think he does.
Zane.
Therefore,
sorry.
Breaking into their office would be justifiable. I can't speak in this.
Zane, you have been to both places. Which do you think is easier to access?
We need to break in.
I would assume the home office.
Well,
probably well guarded, but
yes. Ben, do you think the with him not being there, the offices would be empty?
He still has employees working for him.
Yeah.
Underneath him, so he still has district accountants, things of that nature. So there are people still working today at the offices.
Right. True. But the home, if he's not there, then they probably wouldn't be bothering to guard it very closely.
But there are people at the office, you say?
Yes.
Hmm.
However, I feel like he would maybe not keep anything incriminating at the office.
Zane, let me ask you this. Do you know of anyone else who would have access to the senator's office? A secretary or cleaning crew or something like this?
Do I? Knowledge check, I guess. Or
roll a history check.
History check.
Heist.
Yeah, he wants to do another heist.
I ask because I can make myself look like other beings and perhaps could get in. So yes, heist.
Is that a 10 that you rolled?
Yeah.
No, you never really chatted with the help much. Is people who went in and out of the buildings would just be guards, and as for which guards and whether they're working today, whether it would make sense for them to be working, it's a whole mess. So you're not really sure.
Mm-hmm. That's hard for me to say.
Understandable, but exactly my point. The help, so you call them, are often not looked at. So it would be potentially easy for me to disguise myself as one of these help and get into the building.
I think that's a fine idea. I might as well try it.
Would it not be just
Head
as easy
attack.
for Zane to
Sorry.
Zane to go in and cause a sort of diversion by asking about the senator because his father had a meeting with him that morning and didn't make it and wanted to see if the senator had actually left. And if he had already left, then great. And then by the time that he is distracting whoever is there, the other of us can get in.
Very good. Actually, not that is not a good idea. I could make myself look like Zabradroxis and act like Zane. I'm with Zane and get a way in, perhaps.
Well, suppose we could try it, but we do not know exactly where he's been today. he, maybe he had just been there and left, and then we would be stuck in some kind of a conversation.
I am quick on my feet. I'm sure I could come up with something.
Maybe we do both. We could do both of these ideas simultaneously. Is what I am saying. But
Yes.
I think that having somebody up front with a diversion that is not a lie would be a good idea, so that people up front are distracted, while other of us, maybe more sneaky versions, would be able to get in and maybe snoop around.
So, do we want to hit the office or the house? Let's start there.
Are these separate locations?
Yes. Right? Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Would it not be the office where he does his work? Would that not be more likely a place?
This makes sense, but it is reasonable that maybe he keeps more personal affairs out of his office.
Yeah, I feel that if he were to be dealing with the Blackthorn, he would not be doing that in the public eye.
And I feel like a house would be less guarded than
Especially
a government office.
Especially with him not being here.
Yes. So the house.
House.
Good idea. I like it. I had a quick question though, for those of you who live in 11. I know I'm a little far ahead of what we are talking about now, so we stick with this plan. But Varys, specifically, because you are the one who knew the most about the Lords of Hell. What is their opinion on the Blackthorn?
Oh fuck.
Can I open my father's book and look?
The one that him and Nicholas had?
Yes.
Or the one that him and Nardo had?
Yeah.
You could look through it, I suppose. Roll an investigation check. As for you, Varus, what were you asking?
Can I roll a intelligence check to say what I would?
Yeah, I can't hear you. You're quiet. But
sorry. Can I roll an intelligence check maybe on that one?
Yeah, roll it. Make it a history.
Okay.
So, Joe, what did you get?
3.
I got a 13.
Okay. Joe, you don't really find anything through flipping through the book. Nothing that talks about the Blackthorn. But as for you, Varus, you've heard of times where the Blackthorn was in 11, and if they were in 11, then they didn't seem to be in conflict with the local gang, I should say, and that's about it.
Let me relay this then. I know there have been times when the Blackthorn have operated in District 11, though I must say there was never really any conflict between them and the Lords of Hell.
I see. I'm just thinking ahead a little bit about perhaps what cards we could play to help us in either situation. If perhaps they were at odds with each other, we could use one against the other. But if it seems they work in tandem, then, or at least side by side, not necessarily together, but at the same time with no conflict. Just wondering what we could use. Thank you.
Just see it more as they respect each other's, prowess and give each other the distance.
Yes,
they do.
I understand what you're saying. I'm just thinking what we could use against any of our enemies. But regardless, let's go to this house, or whoever's going. I don't know. Should we all go? It's maybe quiet people only.
Quiet people only.
No, I feel like we should all go, because whenever we separate, many of us end up not.
Yeah, no more separating for a while. We have many enemies trying to kill us, and when we are apart, we increase our chances of dying. So we should stick together.
I agree.
And
We could always.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, we could always stick together until we actually need to sneak in, and then we'd at least be close.
We could also hey Zook.
Yes.
Do a thing where Hedge Witch like flies and you see through her eyeballs, correct?
That's what I was going to say. But then, if anything progresses further than just taking a look-see, I'm spent. I know some of the rest of us are feeling that way too.
Yes, but we cannot just wait around for an entire day.
But why not?
Because
Because
these
we-
people send stalkers after us in the middle of the night. What makes you think they will not be afraid to send?
We'll be super careful. Go.
Yes, would you rather be spent doing a spy mission or spent when you're being attacked?
I don't know.
Hey Ben.
Yeah.
I was in the. We were all in the room with Gerger Gaxus or whatever, right?
When it happened.
Girgax.
Gerger Gax.
I believe it was Aldous who was in the room.
Yeah.
Grimald who was in the room. Zane. Zabradroxus. I don't think you were, Sinric.
Was I can't. I
No,
can't
you
remember.
were at the market.
You're right. Okay, never mind. Okay, that's all.
You were not in the room where it happens.
I couldn't remember.
Zook, I unfortunately have to tell you, corruption will not sleep.
Oh.
God.
Oh. Can I change
Classic.
my answer? I would like the one where we get assassinated in our sleep.
So, is everyone rested? We should make our way. Yeah.
I am feeling
Yeah.
much better now.
On second thought, let's go die. Oh,
Sinrig,
I need a shower after that.
Sinrig, did you get your short rest in?
Oh, I didn't put it in. Sorry.
You're good.
Here.
I was checking. All right.
I did
So-
mine, but is there a way to? Oh, I can
what do
just do a short. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I just rolled the dice and healed, but I didn't actually take the short rest.
Wait,
Yep.
when you click it, does something happen? I didn't.
It just remembers it for the sake of your long rests later.
Oh, so you have to roll like individually? Like
Yeah.
off the- okay, got it. I wasn't sure about that.
But
Sorry.
it keeps track of it for the sake of your long rests and such. So
Well, I just clicked it 3 times, so because I thought something was gonna.
you'll
pop up.
be fine.
Yeah, just so you know. Sorry.
You'll be fine. It ain't that big of a deal.
Teller, can you apologize one more time that it wasn't enough?
I'm fucking sorry.
Thank you.
You're not forgiven.
So, as Jenna packs a few extra sandwiches for you all, and you all gather up your armor once again, wiping off the blood, and gathering your weapons, you step out the door into the afternoon sun and make your way down the street to Girgagax's palace.
Matt can't go in the sun. Oh, he's not a vampire. Sorry, I keep forgetting because of the voice.
So,
Kill him.
Thank you very much.
you're muted again, Grimald.
Oh. Am I
Nope,
good now?
Yeah, no, you're good. That's
Then
weird.
I had it swapped. 'Cause I wasn't muted so I could eat a chip.
So you all walk down the street, not far to Girgagax's palace, passing back through the market, this time the pillar being taken down, and over to pass just across the edge of the market up north to the Platinum Market, and you arrive at a large building. It's one of the only 2-story buildings in this district. A gate around it, and you see a courtyard. There are 2 guards standing outside. There's a silver dragonborn and a bronze dragonborn standing outside. They see you approaching, unless you choose to stop before you begin approaching.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to.
Yeah. I thought we were gonna have Hedge Witch do that.
Yeah, scope the place out first.
If we scout ahead, perhaps I could see someone that I could then impersonate and get us all in. Maybe. I don't know.
Who are you going to impersonate?
Well, I don't know yet. I'm saying I could see someone and then turn into them and then go in.
Okay.
Could you?
I'm there, right? Like, cause
Yeah.
I haven't. Okay, I haven't said.
No,
a
Dozer,
word.
were you being quiet because you didn't think you were there? I'm sorry, dude.
No, I didn't. I didn't have much
Okay.
to say. I'm.
Yeah, no, you're with the group.
Okay.
You're with the group, bud.
Got it.
All right.
Could you impersonate one of the constructs, like the guards?
Would they let them into the house?
I think they can do whatever they want, pretty much, right?
Then sure. In that case, Dozer could do this as well, yes?
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe we could both go. And we can be, you know, the city guard strongmen and say, we must go in. And they'll let us in because they have to.
I'm not sure it'll work like that, but I'm sure we can do the old academy try.
Would it not be more normal for Zane to show up with the Inquisitor since weren't they not together before? And maybe with all this, have they not seen the three of them together? They knew that they were on a mission together. Maybe the three of them should go into the front, and then you find somebody that you can impersonate that could get you in through another entrance.
Good.
This is true.
That will allow the rest of us to also then.
I can also turn invisible.
I can do this as well. Yes.
Oh, what?
Why didn't we start there?
Yeah, I feel like that should have been the
My
first option.
invisibility is very limited in time. It's very quick burst. So,
Last time he tried it, he failed horribly, and we got
very, very badly. We all almost died. So.
Oh, mine can last up to an hour. What? I told you all this. This has happened before. I've literally done it in front of you. I thought perhaps, you know.
I'm sorry, that was a very long time ago.
It was like 4 days ago. Not even.
I can also become invisible for 6 seconds, but here's the weird part. You have to punch me in the face first. Not a joke.
Okay, I will do this.
It's like, sounds good.
The very, very brave
So-
sacrifice. Punch.
So all this will go invisible. This one over here, I don't know where I'm at on the stream. Sinrig can
He's
also.
to your left.
Other way.
Me and Zane
Yeah,
could
there you go.
perhaps go in as Zane as himself, and me as Abradroxis,
This guy.
and we could go in, and then Zook, Dozer could punch Zook, and Zook can sneak in with us, and then Aldous could sneak in with us as well, and then we
the
open a window maybe, and everyone sneaks in. Easy. Let's go. Yes.
Not
That
so
doesn't
bad.
sound convoluted at all. So Zook, I literally just punched Zook at that point.
It's only 6 seconds, though.
I'm just like, "Pff, all right, let's do it.
First, when decide.
What,
Okay.
Joe? You cut out. Sorry.
I said, let's send Hedwig first to see if there's a back entrance or something, and then we can decide what to do.
Okay.
Okay, I sent Hedwig, hopefully not having just got punched in the face.
No, it's fine.
I won't do that. Yeah.
The owl looks at you and she flies off. Are you gonna take her word for it? You gonna look?
Oh, I'll look until I lose connection, and then
Okay.
she could relay it. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. So as you watch as Zook's eyes glaze over as he's sitting on Dozer,
Just brown.
the owl flies up and over the property of Girgax. You see a large courtyard that a wall, first of all, that surrounds the entire premises with a courtyard around it all. So there's in the middle of it is a house. The house is 2 stories, domed at the top. There are no guards patrolling the grounds. There is someone who is tending to the flowers, what's left of them at this point, the dying flowers.
There's the
removing
gardener.
dying bushes. But there's only the 2 guards at the entryway, which is not gated, by the way. It's just an archway. There's a door. There are windows. It's kind of like an open concept. Think like kind of, I don't know, Moroccan, I guess is a kind of idea. So it's an open concept. So there's not really, there are some windows on the top floor, but the bottom floor is mostly open at the front. And then, yeah, that's about it, I guess.
Security's very lax.
Okay.
Oh yeah, easy then. Yeah.
I can also turn somebody else invisible because just one person.
Maybe we just do not see the god.
Well, I didn't for sure.
Sorry, Zook, did you relay all that information right?
Yes.
Then the garden perhaps is a good entrance. There's less people back there. We
Fewer.
invisible, climb wall, go in.
Sure.
I like this idea, but first we have to find out if he is home, right? Isn't that the whole point? Or
Well, yeah, that's why the Zane is going to go, and he is going to go ask, and the rest of us can sneak in. And while they are distracted by Zane's questioning, the rest of us get in to snoop around.
All right, Zane, are you okay with this?
Sure.
Somebody else should go with Zane. It would make sense if Grimold accompanied him, since they have been accompanying each other since I have met them.
Yes.
Unfortunately, one of us needs to transport all this.
oh, like I said, I don't. Okay, listen. How about this?
I don't think he's our charge anymore.
Yeah. Hey,
If it makes you feel better, Grimold, I will protect him with my life.
no, that's okay. Listen, I don't. What I'm trying to say is, I can turn somebody invisible. It doesn't have to be me. So perhaps this Joe is very sneaky. I can't even hear her walk right now. I don't know where she is. So I will give her the. Oh my god! I will. Give
Stop it!
Perhaps I will turn her invisible. She goes with Sinrig. I will go with Zane and Grimold because they know me. They've seen me before.
It's a good idea.
This would be
Very good.
appreciated.
All right then, yes. Let's do this. So then Zane, Grimold, and Aldous will go to the front. The rest of us will go to the side and sneak through the garden. Yes?
Yes.
I must
All
admit
right.
that I am not exactly built for sneaking.
I was
and-
just about to say something of the same effect. I was thinking maybe I just send Hedgewitch in with you, and I stay out here safe, and I can keep the father company.
Yes,
In,
and I
okay.
am also magically spent, so to speak, so I cannot offer much in the way of healing.
Perhaps you could go with Zane and the rest of them. Why not, right? They are known friends. If they bring more people, not a problem.
Yes.
What would be the excuse they would give to bring us?
You are a religious cleric of Abraham, yes, and
Kinda know what your reason is for me.
You are travel companions.
Just yes.
You are staying at Zane's house.
companions, yes.
Yes, travel companions.
We simply split up to look for my father, catch up with him.
Yes.
Let's do this then, yes?
Yes, I am tired of talking about it. Let's do it.
Yes, seriously.
All right.
Wait, okay. So Zane, Aldous, Grimold, Demetrius go to the front, right?
Yeah.
Everyone else goes to the side, or does Zook and Dozer stay back? What were you saying, Seth, about staying back? Or
I was gonna stay back with the father because he didn't want
He's
to go
not
in,
sneaky.
and I'm not
Is that
very.
what you're saying? Yeah. So
I'm not
you
very
need to come in the
sneaky, and I
front
could just
then?
send Hedgewitch.
or sneaky party goes through the back while front party distracts. I mean, maybe
Yeah,
that's
that's the point. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys don't need more people inside. The more people that are inside, the more chances you'll get caught.
Yeah.
So then why do we need to come in then?
Why not?
Because
he
he
just
just
said it.
the more people inside, the more chance we get caught. And I'm not sneaky.
in case shit hits the fan, we're not separated again.
Yeah.
That's why.
Because if you guys go inside, you'll be going inside with a valid reason.
Yeah.
Right? So like even if shit hits the fan, you guys can be like, oh, we don't know what's happening, right? Maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
What are the chances we'll have 3 combats today? Come on.
Hey, you know what? I'll play against those odds. Let's find out.
Fucking test me.
I think. You think just so everybody else in the front?
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Honestly, we're just going in to ask if the senator is there. And like, if he's not, great. Then they were distracting enough.
If not, yeah, you guys
Oh.
walk away and we sneak in. If so, you guys go in and I don't know, we'll figure it out. Fuck it. He's not
yes.
supposed to be
I like
there,
this.
right?
Fuck it. I
Okay.
like this. Fuck
He's not
plan.
supposed to be there.
We'll
And
do
I
this in
fully
character.
plan on creating
We'll do
a
this in character.
distraction when we go up to the gate.
Exactly. He is not supposed to be there. This is simply a check. And if he is not there, we will sneak in while you distract the guards. Simple
Okay,
enough,
But the
right?
guards are already out front. They don't need to be distracted.
It will help. Why not, right? I mean,
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
I
you
create
don't-
enough of a
them while we are getting in.
hubble, I don't
Oh,
fucking know what word I'm
Honestly,
Word you're looking for.
Hullabaloo. That was what I was looking for.
seriously, if you don't want to go in, don't. But like, let's just go. Let's just do it.
I'm
I
just
don't
gonna
draw
send-
cards we haven't seen
Just
toward
gonna-
the front gate if I created a scene.
We have the name for today's episode at least. Hubble up at Geargagax Manor.
Definitely.
Okay, that's a weird word. I don't know why I wanted to use it.
All right, fuck it. Let's go.
let's
Whatever.
go. Yeah.
Use the
So, who is walking to the front?
Me, Zane, Aldous, Grimwald, Zook, and Dozer.
All right.
thing. Varys, right?
So it's
Everyone
me
else is in the
and
back.
Joe that are going to the back, right?
I mean, unless Varys wants to come with us.
Varys, yeah, what are you doing?
I was planning to go with.
Yeah,
Which
come with
way?
us.
Okay.
Sneaking
right.
in? Yeah, let's go.
So Joe, Sinrig, and Varus sneak off to the side, and as the rest of you approach the gate,
I make Varys
Archway.
invisible first.
Hmm.
I make Varys invisible first.
For how long?
1 hour.
Oh, fuck me.
All right.
He goes the other direction.
Joe is not invisible, right? Or is she?
I am not.
I'm not yet
I'm
either.
also faster than everybody, so I'll just run.
Sure.
If
Alright.
it shit.
So, rest of you, led by Zane, I assume, strut your way up to the entrance of Geargagax's palace. As the guards see you approaching, they look at you and immediately both drop their spears next to each other, blocking the entrance.
Oh, hello, gentlemen.
Here we go.
We've been separated
seeing
from my
this?
father.
Nothing.
We've been separated from my father. He said that he was going to see if the senator had left already. If not, he had pressing business to speak to him about. So we kind of came to see if he was still here, or if my father is here or has been here.
Yes, we need to talk to them about an urgent diplomatic matter.
Roll a deception check with advantage. Zane,
Mhm.
not blah blah.
Change my name to blah blah.
25.
Nice.
Holy shit.
Ooh.
Okay,
Oh,
boy.
that's right. He's a sorcerer. Charisma.
I'm a
Right.
wizard.
They look at you and your father left out early this morning, and Gygax left quite a few hours after that. There's no one here now, save for the servants.
I see. Wait, sorry, did you say my father had been here?
This morning,
Oh,
early this morning,
I see.
before the sun had risen. Did you not find him?
I did. I thought he hadn't been here yet, outside of character. I thought he was on his way there when he got attacked.
No,
on
he's
his way back.
Oh, he said he had missed the senator.
no. He said he had spoken with him.
Oh,
That's why he
why do I
knew.
misremember that? That's why you knew what? Sorry, you cut out.
That's how he knew the senator was going to one.
I see.
I'd like to start shouting.
Okay.
I'd like to.
Shouting.
I know the senator is here, and I demand to speak with him on business from the church.
I think that's our cue.
Yeah.
Roll a deception check.
Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
Grimald.
He's not deceiving.
19.
The rest of you, the ones who are sneaking in from the back, go ahead and give me stealth checks with advantage.
Yes.
Yeah. So Cinna's with me, but I'll roll for her.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
punch Father Demetrius. What? No.
You punch Father Demetrius and Zook turns invisible.
That's how World War One started.
On your face.
He looks at you, Grimald, and he's like, he's like, okay, hang on a second. He's not here. I'm telling you. Why do you even need to put up this festival? Why is there's something to lie about here?
I do not appreciate being spoken down to. I am an inquisitor of this great city. And I'm just trying to be as loud and like swinging my arms around.
I look really embarrassed and I start.
Couldn't be happier that your mic muted itself right when you started shouting. It's fine because we heard it all through Mark's, but further.
At this point,
I look really embarrassed, and I'm like, I asked you to let me take care of this. This is my father's business, and you're giving us a bad name.
You have bumbled your father's business on multiple occasions, and now the church is taking charge.
I like seeing this in the background of Varys' screen.
at this point, you notice one of the guards, the one that hasn't been speaking, the silver one, has pulled out a little whistle and has just kind of blown on it. It's not making any noise to any of you except Dozer. It's screeching. And I need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh, beans. Okay. Wisdom?
Mm-hmm.
That's not the good one. Let's see here.
Oh Lord, they coming.
It just keeps muting itself.
Of course.
Oh, good.
It's my headset. I love this headset.
Just
If
one
it's
moment.
messing up, I need to get a new one.
All right. While that's happening, what were the stealth checks?
I got an 18.
Wasn't that happening before?
Sinrig?
I had a 19, and Cinna also had a 19.
No, that was just the mic giving
Right.
out.
Vars? You're muted.
19.
Thank you. All right. So as you all easily hop the wall, not hard to do at all, you all kind of very quickly and stealthily trot through the dead garden up to the open area patio, basically, and to the door, which is kind of protects the inside of the house. There is a door here at this point.
Okay.
Dozer, what'd you get?
Of course, it's fucking wisdom. Oh, well. Okay, first one was... Oh, my God, 19. Okay, -2 is 17. Nice.
Still, you're fine. You recognize it immediately. It's a summoning whistle, and it
Summoning whistle.
It nearly calls you to attention. You immediately like want to kind of like attend halt, but you fight it back. But you do know that they've just called Warforged at this point.
They called the Warforged. We have to tell them.
Are you here? You're with us?
You're with them, aren't you?
Am I?
I thought you were with the people at the front.
Oh, I'm at the front. I thought you meant the sneaky. No.
No, you're
okay.
I send. He says that out
Thank
loud,
you.
and I use message.
Yeah, we have to let them know in the back.
I use message to send a message to who's in the back. It's Sinray.
You
I'll
need
send
to
it
have line of sight to use.
No, I don't think you do.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, for message, yeah. For sending, you don't.
No, it says it goes through walls.
Oh.
Message. You point your finger at a creature within range. You can cast spell through solid objects if you're familiar with the target and know it's beyond the barrier.
Oh, fair enough. You right.
There's Warforged on the way. We have to.
And I send that
stay
to
frosty.
Joe.
That's not a subtle. That's not a subtle spell though. It's uses somatic components. So.
Light hand.
Okay, I mean I do
Make
it
a
openly.
decision.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, because I can't subtle spell, right? That's like a thing. I can't just.
No, but
subtle-
you can do other things.
Oh, okay. I'll do sleight of hand. I thought you had to be like a subtle sorcerer to do that.
No, sorcerers who use subtle spells, it's just sorcery points.
I want you to say that whole sentence again, but 3 times fast.
Ben, I have a quick question. I'm sorry. So the whistling that's happening, is that happening right in front of me? Maybe I just missed it.
Yeah, you all approached. Sorry, so since you thought you were in the back, you probably haven't been here. So everyone except Joe, Sinrig, and Varus approached these 2 guards to create a distraction to let them slip in through the back, to let the 3 stealthy ones slip in through the back. These 2 guards, one of these 2 guards just called Warforged because Grimald is throwing a fit.
I thought so. It's the one in front of us. So
Yes,
basically,
they're right in front of you.
I'm going in for the fucking attack. Then that's what I've got to do, right? Because we got Warforged coming. We've got to go. It's either run or go.
I mean, we're creating a scene in the front gate.
Yeah, no, and but there's reinforcements coming.
From not inside the house.
We're just a distraction.
But we're about to have a fucking war at the doorstep.
Let's run.
That's the doorstep,
Okay.
though. That's
okay,
what we want.
so can we
book it?
Zook, what'd you get on your sleight of hand?
11.
Can I elbow you in the
Nice. Nice. Nice.
Pack your bags and move away, bud.
It actually beats their passive, so you're okay.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, Warforged are good at one thing. Or whatever.
So as you, Zook, as you are just like, hey, they're sending Warforged. You will say, let's see, who does it catch? It's gonna catch Varus. Varus, as you're listening, as you're kind of walking up to the door, you hear this in your ear, just that Warforged are coming.
So anyway, I'm not that strategic or good at anything, so I'm basically like, I hear Warforged, I think danger, so I'm just like, there's Warforged.
If you're gonna attack, you're gonna attack. I need to know what you're doing though.
Well, my initial response, maybe the Warforged coming out of me would say, all right, there's Warforged coming. I need to get ready to kick some ass. And there are enemies in front of me that need their asses to be kicked. So I would want to do that. That's my instinct.
Roleplay it.
That's my instinct. And
okay.
Okay.
Did you tell us that?
Yeah. I say Warforged are on the way.
Oh,
Okay.
well, then we should probably go.
Well.
Yeah, I am out of here. I'm not associated with these people. Bye.
They're always doing this in public, aren't they? And I heave and ho and huff and puff and walk away really slow because my legs are tiny.
All right, so you jump off of Dozer?
Yeah, no, I grab him by the ears. Or
Yeah,
whatever
I was
the
gonna
fuck
say
it is.
you're fucking tapping me, right? Because I'm stupid as hell. Okay,
I try to
got
spear
it.
him.
Thank
I fish
you.
hook him.
Oh, sorry. I was just. Guess I was stretching my leather here. Let's go.
So everyone
let's
has
go.
moved away except Zane and Grimald at this point, who are still shouting at each other.
We are leaving.
I'm gonna like double tap. I feel like it's not important. It's not worth the fight anymore.
Right.
If not here, you guys have just been bickering all day. I think we should probably go.
Yeah.
Okay, I turn to the guards and I say, I know he is here, and you will pay for this. And I just walk away.
All right.
I will speak to your manager.
I'm gonna go and get a warrant, and I'll be back.
I'm sorry, gentlemen. He's been acting out a lot lately. Trying to keep him under control.
Smack him.
Thank you for your continued patience.
Right.
And
At this point, as you guys move away from that very strange scene, the rest of you back at the house have encountered a party's worst enemy, a door. So, what do you do with this door?
I thought you were going to
Open
say.
it.
I thought you were going to say a positive situation because I get very suspicious.
You do what, Sinrig?
I attempt to open the door.
There are servants home, so of course it is unlocked. As you open
I
the
go
door.
very quietly, and I
Go ahead and roll another stealth check as you enter.
Is this with advantage still or no?
No.
I say.
Oh, there's still an argument up front. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Ha! 20.
You slowly
chips.
Slide the door, push the door open as you look inside. This is a kitchen area, a nice, bright area, colored mosaic along the ground and along the backsplash of the area of the room. A nice table, a long table with more spots than Girgagax probably needs in his life. You see there's no one in here right now at the moment, no one that you can see.
Can I hear anyone?
Roll a perception check.
I'm gonna do one too.
Go ahead.
Oh, not good.
Wait, sorry. I got a 21.
Oh, nice. 21.
21.
Joe, yours was bad.
Oh, bad. Yeah.
Okay. So listening in, you hear the sound of laughing coming from further into the house. It doesn't sound like it's on this floor.
Okay. When Hedwig went ahead before, you said there was a Hedwig station. Hedwig went ahead before. There was a gardener in the back, right?
Yes.
Can I see that person?
Not from where you're at, but if you go to the corner, you can.
Okay. I turned to Joe and Varys and I start creeping into the house very carefully.
Okay. You slowly creep into the house. You are now in the kitchen. There's a large, it's less like small halls and such. It's a very open concept house. You could see the foyer from here, and you could also see, in addition to this like long table, there's a dining room with an even bigger table, probably where he would seat his parties and things of that nature. And then around the foyer seems to be some sort of den. There's bookshelves and such. And then stairs that lead up. There's a spiral staircase that goes up to the top floor.
Okay. Probably. So are there any other rooms down here that we haven't seen? Sorry?
No.
You said there was a den?
Yeah.
Does it look like an office or study at all?
It looks like a study. Like there's bookshelves and such, but it's like it's not a workplace. It's
for sure.
Smoke your pipes, drink.
I turn to them.
They'll both go. Oh, I can't see Varys.
I mimic. I'm just like, there's talking up ahead, and I'll start sneaking up the stairs.
Nobody sees that,
Varys. The war dance. It's so funny to see him doing it in the back. Anyway, you three make your way quietly to the stairs. Marble staircase with red carpet going up it. You hear the laughing more clearly now at this point. It's a man and a woman, and you hear them speaking. I'd say, yeah, they're speaking common, and someone's like, one of them is basically like, and what are you going to do about it, Senator Girgagax? And you hear, well, I'm gonna make you pay for all the bad things you've done. And you hear like a whipping sound.
Oh no. How many other rooms are in this hallway?
This is at the foot of the stairs, so you would need to go up the stairs.
Let's keep and I'll keep treading.
All right, you make your way up the spiral staircase to the second floor. There seem to be 4 rooms up here. It's once again an open concept, not a hall. There's a room, and then a room and a room. Okay, if this makes sense. Think like a domed
4
area.
rooms.
Yeah,
but in in a circle.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
You can hear very clearly at this point which room the 2 role players seem to be in. The other rooms, all their doors are shut.
Let's just start with one of the doors that isn't the sex room.
Exactly.
alleged sex room.
Alleged sex.
No, it's the sex room. It's
You make your way to one of the rooms. Would you want to say like the one on its? It doesn't really matter, I guess.
yeah, fuck it.
I don't know.
Whichever one you want us to go into. Just kidding.
Sure. You make your way to. Let's see.
Just not the sex one.
Welcome to Sex Dungeons and Dragons.
Sex
Ooh.
dungeon.
Sometimes a BDSM podcast.
This is 3.5. Let's move on.
You make your way to a door that is locked.
Oh.
I have
I make a little. I'm like,
I'm proficient in thieves' tools.
You're proficient in them.
Yep.
Go for it.
It's for my
Dex plus proficiency.
it's for my background.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Beans.
18.
Is that head witch?
Question is this Skyrim lockpicking or Oblivion
Dum,
lockpicking?
dum, dum.
'Cause one is significantly harder than the other.
I think Oblivion lockpicking was great.
Oh,
Oh,
it was
haven't
great,
tried.
but it was a lot harder than
It was a lot harder.
Wait, that
It
was
a
the
lot
one
more
where you had the
involved.
pick and you had
the
to like.
tumblers.
Oh
you
my
had
god,
tumblers.
the
Loved it.
worst.
The
Oh, I
tumblers
loved it.
were amazing,
Oh, I loved it.
but crazy.
Until you got the skeleton key, then you could just mash A until it friggin'
Yeah.
unlocked.
Yeah.
You're on Mesh A anyway.
You're like, I'm not giving this back.
Open, you metal spawn of Satan!
I'm gonna say that it does not work. at
Stop
this
there,
point.
criminal scum.
You mess with it. You feel like you almost have it, but your pick slips at the last moment.
Just missed it. It was a 19 instead of an 18. God damn it.
Try again.
I'm gonna breathe fire all over you.
Oh, they're almost done. We should go quickly.
Fire?
Gigagex is a gold dragonborn.
Oh, he is gold. Okay.
I'm used to dealing with the bronze dragons.
And am I able to do the same one again, or do I have to try the next door?
You can try again. It just takes more time.
Yeah, just take 10.
It's the exact same roll.
Beans.
Beans.
Did you
Nice.
did you try twisting it?
I rolled a 13 again. I don't know what to tell you.
Sorry. And
Thank
it's, once again, the lock slips at the last minute, too distracted from the sounds of her screaming, "No, no, my countryside!" As you,
No.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Oh, look at that. Our viewers just went from 9 to 0.
They just doubled.
And
We have
I
a
went from
different
6 to
crowd. We have a
midnight.
different
sounds
crowd
like
here.
they're still. It sounds like they're still going at it. You could probably get one more shot.
One more chance. Joe, look at me. You've got this. Take your time. You know the mistakes you have made. Don't make them again.
Yeah, that counts as an aid.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
Someone said that to me, I might be more.
Oh, yeah,
likely
much
to mess
better.
up.
22.
Yeah, same.
I don't know about you.
Still not good enough. I'm kidding.
The
With
DC
that-
was 23.
You hear you hear the last tumbler click into place as the door opens up.
Probably not even the
Inside
one that we want to be in.
is a home office. It is the right one. Inside is a home office. Very bare, not much here. There's a desk, a chair, no shelves of any kind.
I closed the door quietly behind us.
Yeah. Is there a window in this room?
Yes.
And I locked
Where does the window lead out to? I'm just curious.
Out to the garden, the courtyard.
Okay.
And yeah, as all of them do. Off to the, I'd say this one leads off to the side, the way you came from.
Okay. How high up are we?
No, wait, in my head, yeah, no, it'd be the way you came from. You're about 10, 15 feet up.
Okay. So just an escape route. Yeah. Can I make an investigation on the desk and try and?
Sure, you can investigate the desk.
Isn't Varys good at investigate?
Is he? What? So sorry. There was a desk and what else? A desk and what?
He's got a desk in here.
All of you, let's just all look through the papers here.
Yeah, I think
And
together.
we'll all-
There are no papers on the desk.
Let's look through the drawers.
I'm going to look through the desk. Yeah,
Aiding Varys, essentially, is what that is.
Yeah.
We're all looking together.
Mike, Colin, Mike.
Did you roll with advantage, Colin?
No.
You're
We
muted.
can't hear you, Colin.
Mike, Colin.
Roll with
Mike.
advantage. We're aiding you. We're all looking.
God damn it. Okay, I rolled with advantage. It's gonna be a 16.
We still can't hear you.
That's so weird. It just turned itself off.
Yeah,
It's so weird.
it's very bizarre.
So I wasn't muted. Fuck you. Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
So,
You're right. You're right.
Those
16.
expensive.
Are you guys
mics,
muting
Scott.
each other?
Are our headsets interfering with each other?
They might
Oh,
be.
it's possible.
Oh wow, that'd be so weird.
it's not. Stop. 16.
16 investigation check. You open up each drawer. Each drawer contains about an inch high stack of papers in each one. There are 4 drawers. On one of them, there is it's a very old notepad that is just kind of scribbles like different thoughts, different ideas for bills, things of that nature. You can investigate it more. In another one, there are stacks of just seems to be like accounting information. In the other one, there are stacks of what appear to be lists of names. And finally, there is a stack of blank paper.
I want to investigate further with your list of names.
Okay.
Nat 20. Plus.
For the record, I hear you, but you're very quiet. I'm probably hearing you through Zane and Grimold.
God damn it. Why is this fucking happening? It
Guys,
muted
I'm so
itself.
sorry. I gotta.
All right.
Nat 20.
A net 20. So which one were you going through?
The names.
Okay. Looking through the names, they are only first and family names. They are listed in alphabetical order. There are no names you recognize. And there seems to be no other information on them.
You said there was a stack of blank paper?
Yeah.
I would do the one before that. What was the one before the names?
Counting information.
I would look at accounting information.
Go ahead.
Uh, 19.
This is accounting information regarding valuables bought and sold through the professional market, through professional buying on the platinum market, through various people that he's hired. There are all sorts of items. Nothing seems interesting or out of the ordinary. There are things like gems, weapons, grain sometimes is something. Sometimes, you know, the shadiest shit you'll find in here is he's selling rations. So
Maybe this, I mean, it's Assassin's Guild, right? It's all based on secrecy. Maybe this blank paper actually has something on it? Does somebody have magical means of detecting it?
Tyler, you muted.
I can detect magic, yes, so I can try this.
And I cast detect magic.
There's no magic in this room.
There's no magic in this room.
Magic's gone.
All 3 of you roll stealth checks. Boris, don't forget you have advantage because you're invisible.
I have Cinna as well, so I will roll for her.
Of course, there's no magic. It's not the sex room.
Yeah, it's true. It's got a good point.
21 for virus.
Okay.
Ding.
Joe?
21.
I got a 10.
Okay.
I got a 17. Cinna got a 15.
Okay. As you're all looking through it and kind of sorting through stuff, Joe, your hands just as you're thinking, you're concentrating, your hands, you just suddenly drop the papers. But Varus, you watch as they just kind of like freeze in midair as Varus grabs them before they start like unfolding and flipping around and such. And
Nice.
be quiet. So, with this, I believe we are going to have to stop for the night, as you are all stuck in the lion's den with no thoughts yet. You can think over the next week as we end tonight's game. So, that is that. This has been a lot of fun. I'm glad to be playing again as usual. Please don't forget that we are now able to accept subscriptions on our Twitch stream. Do not, please do not pay actual money for us right now. You need the money more than we do.
Unless you want to hear more about this dragon roleplay.
If you like dragon roleplay sex dungeon sex right here, hit that right there.
I will write a whole script and perform it for you guys. But definitely, like, if you have a Twitch Prime subscription, we encourage you to support the stream. This is how remember, the more, it's not just for us like make money. We're not gonna make any money off this for a very long time. And even when we do, don't even give a shit about it, to tell you the truth. What I care about is upgrading our equipment in order to tell better stories through everyone. So for everyone. So like we can have better cameras when we all come back around the table. We can sound better because I know our sound's not that great. So like this is all just stuff to help us be better. That's all. Stay safe, stay healthy, and
eat good.
Sundays are for D&D. Good night.
Bye.
Don't make